FCPS elementary schools provide 30 minutes for daily intervention in addition to core reading instruction. Walk to Read intensifies this intervention block for schools needing support to reach the strategic plan goal of reading by grade 3. Let's take a look at this approach in action at Holland Meadows, one of the 29 schools that have been using Walk to Read for the past 3 months.
We take all the data from the assessments and then go over it together as a team and kind of decide if students need to be moved, around from group to group and kind of make sure that their group is fitting their needs better.
Recently, in a data dialogue we were really excited about these students who were showing moderate and high risk in their academic screeners and now are showing success in meeting and exceeding expectations in their reading.
We know what they need, and we got all the humans we needed to make it happen, and so there's just no way for us all to be able to do that with just the classroom teachers alone. The teacher is not feeling torn by working with students at a small group and then having to worry about managing students that are sitting at their desks doing other tasks. Everyone's engaged in the same skills and learning.
The administration came up to me and said, hey, we need as many people as we need to help with our third graders. I said, sure, not a problem. I love our kids and I want to help. And I started working with the reading specialist, and she was helping me learn what I needed to teach my group. I talked with the other teachers and they told me about the kids that I would be working with and what would help, and trying to do what I can.
Well, I think what Walk to Read does is catch students before they fall or before they're marginalized and left behind.
So basically, it's when people start walking to other classrooms to learn more about maybe other stuff that they're teaching, but they're not teaching their own classrooms.
So before I walked to read, I could spell only 5 sentences, but now I can spell a lot.
Since I started Walk to Read, I was having a little bit of trouble reading words that have very hard stuff. But when I first came to Walk to Read, she helped me sound them out. She taught me new tricks, so that really helped improve my reading very well. So that was really helpful. I noticed it when I started seeing, oh, that's really easy now.
Instead of calling it Walk to Read, we could almost call it Run to Read, because I feel like as soon as it's time for Walk to Read, the kids are running out of the classroom, ready to go to their group. They're just super enthusiastic and excited about this transition during the day.
They get to work with different students and different teachers, and I think that's been a huge thing for a lot of them.
I love the collective and the shared responsibility that Walk to Reading has created for our team. I also love that we get to interact with students across the grade level. I remember us feeling at the beginning of the school year, how are we going to meet this wide range of needs?
I think they're really excited. They love sharing what they've been learning in their groups.
And I feel like it also has built their confidence with the core instruction. Some of my students who were feeling less confident in reading are able to access the Tier 1 instruction, the whole group instruction, and feel more confident in that setting.
As teachers, I'm giving my Tier 1 instruction, and it's really helpful knowing that all students, including the ones that have reading plans or ones that don't, they're all getting the help that they need. And especially those ones on reading plans, my 2 students that you saw earlier, they have gone from high risk to on grade level.
Walk to Read has really helped with planning because you are focused on one group and one skill, and you're not trying to pull from all over the place. So it does kind of relieve some of the burden of planning when you're focused on one and meeting one group in that time of the day.
Now we're rocking and rolling with Walk to Read, and I'm so happy to say that 10% more of our students are reading on grade level, which is aligned to the initiative that we have as a county with all students are reading by 3rd grade. So we are tracking that progress, connecting everything with the reading plans, and just making it all work as a team. The teachers feel empowered. Anybody working with the kids can see the difference.
Well, I think everyone's really loving on each other's kids, and we're sort of a happy 3rd grade family. I think it has brought people closer because we come together, we look at data for all the kids, and we're all moving their names around and just checking their progress together, and we all celebrate when kids are making really great growth.